Well, I think I might be online, I'm not sure. But here we go. My name's Annemarie McCormack and I'm a psychic medium. I'm also the author of the Six Sense Connection Oracle cards. And later today, at the end of our broadcast, I will be announcing live who won the free reading for this month. So everybody's name got put into the crystal bowl. I'll pick it up later. And whoever wins will be announced live on air, and then they'll have to message me and we can set up a time and a day that works for both of us for their session. Okay, so how's your week been? Mine went a little onto schedule this week. I ended up at the dentist on Wednesday. Hello Karen, how are you? Hello Becky. Amanda says hi Amanda. Yeah, it's been one of them weeks. It's like, woo, where did the week go? Have you all had one of those weeks? I got a new car this week and I got my living room finished this week too, so lots of big changes around me. So how about you guys? Are you guys having some fun big changes coming up? I hope so. I really do hope so. So don't forget to put a hello in the comment box and let me know that you're here. And December will also be giving away a free reading and maybe some other free gifts too, for the most likes and shares. Everybody who likes and shares gets their name put in the crystal bowl now. Good afternoon, Linda. Good afternoon, Brenda. Somebody says, hello, Annemarie, you must be in the group. So go over to Annemarie McCormack Psychic Medium page and then I'll know who you are. I'll put your name to it. Jacqueline Whitefield says hello. Hi, Jacqueline. Linda says, good afternoon from Fife in Scotland. Yay. Somebody else says hello. I don't know. It just says you're in the group. So come on over. You're in Annemarie McCormack's Six Sense Connection Oracle card group. Come on over to the Psychic Medium page. Tracy says hi. Well, hello Tracy, how you doing, girl? So I've got some piles for you to pick as well. Oh, I didn't line those up properly, did I, before I actually set them on screen? Well, there you go. I was busy double checking to make sure I got everybody's name in the hat. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. We all need excuses for everything, don't we? We all have to have excuses. Becky said, one of those weeks, every time I've been in an amazing mood, a certain someone or something has popped that bubble. I know what you mean. It's been like up, down, up, down. I really should have talked to Cherie about the astrology. I know that Mars went straight and that's affected a lot of people. I know that we want to tell people where to get off. I know that's been coming to the forefront for me anyway. So you've got to watch your temper. You've got to decide, would you say it again? Okay, so and can you think of a kinder way to say it? All right, so here we go. Right, let's try and get some of these people written down. Julie Diane Robertson says, good afternoon, love from Wales. Love right back to you. Love Wales. Yep, my partner's from Wales. Okay, Brenda. Brenda says she liked and shared. So we've got Brenda on the list. Brenda W. Julie Diane Robertson says shared and liked from Wales. Julie Diane Robinson. Debbie Lavoie says good morning Debbie. Your name came up a couple of times, at least when I was writing names out and double checking names for the hat, and so did yours Karen, and so did yours Brenda. Lots of people's names came up and I was so thrilled that so many of you have shared my post. So we're going to do the same thing again from for December. Okay, Cheryl B, your name came up too as a page liker and sharer. I'll call you Cheryl B because I can't pronounce your last name. Shannon Holt says hello from Orlando. Hello Orlando. This is England calling. Hyde. I'm in Hyde at the moment. I'm hiding out in Hyde in Cheshire. Okay, Tammy says good morning from Florida. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? Facebook user says shared. So if you're in the group, you need to write your name in the comments because I do not see your name until later. All I see is shared. Okay, so if people having problems with the volume, all right, let me try and turn this thing up then and see. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hearing back, thank you. Karen says liked and shared. Karen, liked and shared. Can you all hear me? Okay. I've turned up the microphone. I'm not so sure what I've done with these microphone thingies that my son set up for me. But hey, let's hope I've got it right. Amanda Musgrove Dickinson, your name came up as a paid share as well. Yay! So did yours, Patricia McCormack. You're in the crystal ball. So don't forget, people, hang on till later to see whose name gets pulled out live. Okay, Patricia McCormack. I am doing well. Yes, so whoever's just said, yes, I hear you at 16:45:23, please put your name in. Please tell me who it is, because you also said that you shared it and I don't know who it is. Okay, Amanda, I see that you shared it, okay? Yes, okay, no problem with volume on my end either. Good, I'm glad people are hearing me. Can anybody hear me? It sounds like we're in a seance, doesn't it? Tracer says, first time doing this, not sure if it's correct. Okay, well, we're going to pick I'm going to tell you what the energy was when I did my meditation, and then I'm going to ask you to pick a pile. Pile A is the first one here. It's got the piece of tiger's eye on it. So pick the pile that says pick me. And then pile B has got the window quartz on it, the clear quartz seer stone. And pile C has got my favourite black tourmaline on it. All right, so pick a pile. Becky Wade says shared. Okay, Miss Becky. We're writing your name down on the list. And I'll start talking about, oh, Tammy says she shared. Yay. I'm going to start telling you now about what was on my meditation, what came up on my meditation this morning. Okay. Oh, Debbie Lavoie says liked and shared. Okay, Debbie. Right. I'm going to stop at Debbie Lavoie now so I can get this sorted. Somebody says, Tracy says shared. Tracy Schrader says shared. All right. I'm not going to write anybody else's name down now until I've got what I got on my meditation this morning. First of all, if you just joined us, my name's Annemarie McCormack. I am the author and creator of the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards. They took me 3 years to develop, and I won a gold medal for them for Best Divination Product for 2020 from the Coalition of Visionary Resources. If you are a mind, body, soul, spirit professional, and you're in anywhere in the world, join COVR. That's COVR.org. Membership starts from free and upwards. It depends how much mentoring and how much help you need, but they definitely are the place to go to for help, whether you be an artist, an author, a musician, a jewelry maker, a candle maker. You can be anything that has to do with mind, body, spirit, and you can be a member of COVR, cover.org. Okay, so now giving a cover a plug, because I am a member of cover, and I have given my cards a plug. You can get them from Amazon or all good bookstores in the USA and Canada. If you're in Europe, you need to get them from me. I've had a few orders that I've been mailing out from my home here in England. When I mail them from my home in England to another address in England, they're £20 including shipping, and I send them second class parcel post, so they usually get to you within a couple of days, because it's like just a big thick padded envelope. All right, they're linen finish. They're made from 330 GSM black cardstock, so it means that they're very durable. And the best way to shuffle oversized cards, people, is top to bottom. It is not side to side. It is kind of hard side to side, but top to bottom is much easier. Okay. Hello, Pearl. Your name is in the crystal bowl as well for the draw for the free reading for this month. And then next week we start with December's free readings, don't we? I did say I would call the winner out live on air today, and I will be doing that. So the energy for today was all about clearing the clutter. So clear your clutter. And while you're watching me as well and you're listening to me, hello Diane, pick a pile. A's got the, or the far left has got the tiger's eye on it. B, the centre one, has got the clear quartz or the window stone on it, the window seer stone. Okay, some people call it winter quartz, some people call it a seer stone, but it's clear quartz is what it is, and it's got a nice flat shiny side to it, and you can put it on your third eye, or you can actually use it for scrying. That's what we do with those. And then the pile C has got black tourmaline on it. Okay, and if you had any doubts before, please understand that I am a crystal junkie. I can get stoned very easily with rocks and crystals. I do not need any plant material. Let's just put it that way. I can get high off crystal. I can really alter my mood with crystal energy. Anybody can. If anybody needs any crystals, one of my spiritual daughters has her own website, and she is a crystal queen. She's a crystal goddess. It's called the Crystal Mind on Facebook, the Crystal Mind on Facebook, and her name is Tikita Shine, and she hand sources every single crystal herself. She goes to all the shows and the wholesalers, and she buys the ones that call out to her, and she Reiki infuses them before she sends them out to everybody else. Okay, so hi Pearl, lovely to see you. Hello Diane. Patricia says B, Becky says C, Debbie says A, the tiger's eye, Pearl says C. Yay, yay, yay. Right, so clear the clutter, ladies. Get everything cleared out of the way. Start getting ready for Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Clean everything out. And when you're cleaning the windows, there's a full moon coming up, and I always like to do the windows on a full moon. When you're cleaning the windows and you're doing your spring cleaning, just decide just to say, I am prepared to see things differently. It's always a good affirmation for me. I am prepared to see things differently, because you never know what you've got the wrong end of the stick with, or who you've got the wrong end of the stick with about something or other. So always be prepared to see something differently. I am prepared to see something differently, and I am prepared to be blessed from the universe. I welcome my angels helping me. I welcome my angels blessing me. I welcome my angels sharing their wisdom with me. Anything like that while you're cleaning the windows and you got the music on, I always make it a happy occasion. Okay. Oh, Patricia McCormick says that's what I'm doing. Yay, good for you. Right, so clear the way, clean the clutter out. This is what I got. Be bold. When I mean be bold, I don't mean be aggressive. I just mean just do something you thought you couldn't do. Just get on with it. Just do something. Like this morning with me, I've been driving since the 1980s. I think it was 86 or something when I might have passed my driving test first time, and I passed in a manual car. Since 1991, I have only driven automatic cars. And I just thought, okay, right, automatic, you just use one foot, the right foot, you just change it from the gas pedal to the brake, gas to the brake, gas to the brake, dead easy. Okay, and I thought, well, it's just two pedals, the manual. All you've got to do is use your left leg for the clutch and your right one for the pedal to the gas. But it seems as though I have to learn to drive all over again, people, because I was a nervous wreck. I'm like, and it was a lot more difficult than what I expected it to be. My brain just didn't want to accept it. So even though it's something I've done years ago, and when I first passed my driving test in England, I had an old Wolseley. So that was a big old saloon car, big old Wolseley. It was built like a bloody tank. The police used to use them as police cars back in the day, and it was an antique car. Then it was coming up on 22 years then, so it was from the late 50s, early 60s. It really was a solid car. Great one for a first vehicle. But I used to have to double dip the clutch going from... was it second to first or first to second? One of those ways I had to double dip the clutch anyway. Oh, first to second I had to double dip the clutch first time. So it was a difficult car to use the clutch in. I mean, I had other cars from that point, but what I'm saying is that it should be easy. If you know how to do something, it should be easier. But when you haven't done it for so long, so that's 91, 2001, 2011, 29 years since I've driven with a stick shift car. Whoa! But even though it was a bit scary, and even though I didn't really want to do it, I didn't get above third gear. I just was kind of going round in a circle, round the block. And Paul Bryan, bless his heart, he was very, very patient with me. Watch that over there. Watch this over here. Be careful of that there. He was very, very patient. So I'm going to do it again. I am going to master manual driving. I'm going to be the master of manual driving again. Okay. So Karen Baker says, "Hi Annemarie, it's 2:55 a.m. in Australia where I live. Only up because I felt something constantly crawling over my legs, but nothing there. Jump on Facebook and you are feeling calmer listening to you." Oh, that's so nice. That is so, so very nice, Karen Baker. Thank you. I'm just going to send the angels to you, Karen. I'm just going to ask the angels and invite them in, Karen. Invite the angels in to protect you and to bless you and to keep you safe. Say, I invite my angels to bless me and keep me safe. I invoke the Archangel Michael to cut any negative ties or cords that may have connected themselves to me advertently or inadvertently. Please collect those with please replace those with ones filled with love, with light, with joy. Okay. You keep freezing. Do I keep freezing? Oh, sugar. Let me see if my Dropbox has paused. So if I keep freezing, it might be your internet. And I keep freezing on anybody else? I'm so sorry if I do. Can you let me know if I keep freezing? Okay. Because if I don't keep freezing for everybody else, it might be Amanda's internet. I mean, I do live on a hill and my internet isn't the best. I will tell you that. And I need signal boosters everywhere. And after the lockdown, I think BT said they're going to send me some signal boosters. Okay. Penny Miller says that she shared. Pearl shared. Leanne Crawford shared. Okay. Karen, I'm not freezing in Florida. Yay! Got a tropical climate. Debbie says, no, I'm not freezing there. Karen says, thank you. I will ask Archangel Michael. Good. Becky Wade says, no, not there. Cheryl says, no, not there. Brenda says, no. It just might be your internet, sweetheart. It might be your internet as to why I'm freezing, Amanda. Maybe you need to restart or something. Oh, and everybody, please don't forget to like the post. You've got to follow the page. You've got to get that notify when I go live thingy sorted. So you hit the notify when I go live and you like the page and you like the post and you do all that. Hi Nikki. Nikki Tipton says that she's liked and shared. I remember seeing your name as well when I was double checking names. That's why I was late today. I thought, oh, it'll only take me 5 minutes to double check all these names. Duh. And the rest, it took me like half an hour to check the make sure I got everybody's name in the hacks. Maxine Boot, your name went in the in the crystal bowl as well for sharing. Okay, right. So we're talking about the energy of the week before I go on to those cards, right? And we're saying that you've got to be bold, be prepared to do things differently. I was sharing, I went bold. I went driving a manual stick shift car today. I will master it. It is my thing and I will master it before the end of 2020. Watch this space. This girl's on fire. When I've made my mind up to do something, I do it. So the Spirit told us to do things differently. Have the attitude of gratitude and look for balance in your life. If you're doing too much for somebody and you're not getting enough back in return, then maybe you need to pull back a little. Maybe it's all give and all take, where it should be give and take. And sometimes that's our fault. Sometimes we don't always look for reciprocal stuff, do we? We're just used to being givers and we're not used to being takers. But it's out of balance. You've got to be a gracious receiver as well as a grateful giver. Gracious receiver, gracious giver. It's got to work. It's a two-way street, because if it isn't, it's out of balance. And when things are out of balance, they just tend to blow up at some point, don't they? They don't go the right way and somebody gets their feelings hurt and they expect you to be a mind reader. So it's okay to say, hey, how about doing me a favor once in a while? I'm doing lots of things for you. I'm always there for you. You're always telling me your problems, and that's okay. I'm here for you. I'm your friend. But I have problems too. I have things I need your help with. And if you don't hear from them again, or you don't hear from them as often, you know why? They just like to sponge and suck your energy. Some people are vampires. Some people just like to take and not give. but it needs to be give and take. Now there are phases, don't forget, there are phases when we all need to take, and somebody else needs to give. I'm not implying that at all. What I am implying is that some relationships, they're just always taking from you, always want something from you, and they're not giving anything in return. That's what I'm applying to. So this is what Spirit is telling me, to get yourself sorted and balanced, okay? And you know, do things together with family. Look to do things together. So get this sorted. Somebody else has just written in, it is at 5 o'clock off 16:59. Hi Annemarie, how are you? Have liked and shared. I don't know who it is, okay? I have no idea who that is. You need to put your name when you put the comment in. You might think that Facebook tells me the comment, but the broadcasting system I'm using to broadcast to YouTube and my Facebook page and my Facebook groups, it doesn't give me everybody's name. So please, if you're in the group, please tell me your name, because there's been a couple of people that have liked and shared and not put the name down. So please tell me your name, because otherwise I won't find out till later. All right, so that was what I was getting. So we're going to pick the winner out in a little while. We're going to go to the piles, and then we're going to get to some messages. All right, so here we go. The first pile was pile A. So let's get to pile A. Let me put those further over so you can see what pile A is. Okay. Oh, they're interesting, aren't they? So when you're looking at cards, you look at them intuitively. And the first card is prison. The second card is cut the cords. And the third card is power. Okay. So let's go to the prison card first of all, and I'll tell you what I'm getting. So if you chose the tiger's eye, or the first pile to the left, which is pile A, okay. Maria Sky is the one that she liked and shared. Hello, and my name is Beth. Okay, right, so, right, let me just go to these cards now, and then I'll come back to you ladies. All right. So the first card in pile A, the one under the tiger's eye, is the prison card. So that says, are you a prisoner of your own mind? Have you just got all these unobtrusive thoughts going around? Or are you doing too much for other people? Are you a prisoner to having to be too helpful? Are you a prisoner to being a martyr? What are you a prisoner to? Are you a prisoner in a bad relationship? Whichever way that you're a prisoner, it's time to jailbreak. It's time to break free. It's time to get yourself out from there, okay? Right? So, the center card in this pile is cut the cords. And this is why it's the ideal time to get out of there, because it's saying it's perfect time for you to make an escape. So whatever has been holding you back, for whatever reason why you've been imprisoned to a person or a situation, it's time to cut the cords. It's time to jailbreak you. Because Archangel Michael's going to be with you, and he's going to be on your side, and he's going to help you cut those cords. So those cords are going to be cut, okay? And then, why? What happens then? Because you got the power. You're a powerful person. You're 1 in a million. It's your destiny to stand out from the crowd. So you can do this. You can do this. It's time to jailbreak. So again, I'm going to look. You're going to see the whole pile A cards here, right? Time to break out of jail. Time to not let those thoughts, feelings rule your life any longer. It's time to say enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not having this anymore. I'm not feeling this way anymore, and I'm certainly not thinking this anymore. I'm breaking out. I'm jailbreaking. Call upon Archangel Michael. Say, Archangel Michael, please use your mighty sword to cut all negative bonds and ties that have attached themselves to me, either advertently or inadvertently. Please send them to the dust and replace them with cords and ties that are filled with love, with light, with anticipation, with joy, and with prosperity. And anything else you can think of. Sugar and spice and all things nice. Whatever you want. You ask Archangel Michael for it. You thank him for bringing it to you, and he will. Okay. So, and then the third card is, I got the power. So, let's have a look at the power, because once in a while I like to read out a card meaning that I wrote. And the power card is, you're 1 in a million. Yay. It's your destiny to stand out from the crowd. You'll accomplish many things during this lifetime. People love your kind, generous and compassionate nature. You've got your mojo working. So you've got a kind, compassionate nature, but you've been imprisoned. Why? Because you're too bloody nice. That's why. So stop being too nice to people. Stop sacrificing yourself on the account of trying to do things for others. Stand up for yourself. Stand out for the crowd, okay? You've got your mojo working. It's time to say, not having that anymore. Not having that. So you've got your mojo working, and you'll be able to come across any challenge. You'll be able to land on your feet with this one. Remember, sometimes it's a good idea to show your vulnerability and ask for help when you need it. Always give graciously and receive gratefully. That came up in the meditation, didn't it? This will help you maintain a balanced, harmonious life filled with love. So this is a great time, and I'm sure I saw that there was almost a full moon in the sky coming up. So the full moon is always a great time to break old habits, break addictions, to start something new too. So your affirmation for this one, ladies, is I am powerful. I acknowledge I am destined to achieve greatness. I am powerful. I acknowledge that I am destined to achieve greatness. Now, good stones, if you're a crystal junkie like I am, good crystals to carry around would be turquoise, to bring in the ancestor energy, to bring in that power, okay? Chrysocolla and tiger's eye. Oh, and I did have a piece of tiger's eye on this, didn't I? Okay. Becky says that makes perfect sense to me, thank you. Nikki says, oh my God, I was drawn to A and it's all right me now. Anna says, anything for me. We don't do it that way, Anna. What we do is you like and share, and then if you're a page follower and Facebook shows me that you're a page sharer, I write your name down for a message, okay? And then once a month, everybody that shares gets put into the crystal bowl, and I pick somebody out for a free, complete, in-depth reading with me, which is 45 minutes. Tracy says hello. Tracy Mully says hello. Tony Villarose says good morning. Tracy, I've had a fab day. Karen says perfect cards for her, 100% accurate. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Okay. Karen Breaker says time to jailbreak. So jailbreak in Australia. Okay. Angie, your name's in the crystal bowl as well. She says she won't be able to watch it now. She's got to watch it later because she's got to go to sleep for the night shift. Oh, bless your heart. Okay. Right. So here we go. Let's go back now. Angela Hayes Duffy, once again, I can't stay, but blessings to all of you. Blessings to all of you, Angela, and I hope you get to watch it later. Don't forget, if you like and share, even if you watch it later, I'll still bring you a message, okay? If I see you and I feel drawn to you. Karen says, feels like a situation I know what needs to be done. Thanks, sweetie. Karen Baker says, now wondering if Spirit made me feel that crawling feeling to get me to go on Facebook to see you, to read those cards. Tiger's Eye for me, they resonate 100%. Yay. Facebook user, I'm not sure who you are, says, thank you, Annemarie, I appreciate you. Well, thank you. Okay, that might be Maria Sky, or it could be Angie. I don't know. Somebody that's watching in the group. Okay, so that was pile A. Okay, so let's look at pile B, the middle pile. Let's see what we have in the middle pile. Okay. All right. Okay. This is the middle pile. The first card out is the naughty but nice. It's the devil with the horns. Whoa. The second card out is the manipulate card, but that can be positive or negative. And the third card out is the angels have got your back. So if Sue was watching, she'd be laughing her head off now because Sue loves this card. Okay. Karen Baker says, thank you so much. Mwah. Mwah to you, Karen. Facebook user Cynthia Pirano, just what I needed to hear this morning. Yay. Tony Villarosa says she likes and shared. I've got your name down as well, Tony. You're in the draw. Okay. I'm on another page. Don't forget to watch until the end, ladies, if you can, because whoever's going to get that free reading gets called out on air. Right, Maria Sky has got to go, but blessings to all of you. We'll watch after. Take care for right now. Cheryl B, so much. I have to go back and listen again because I definitely need to hear that one. Yeah, okay. Pile B, we're on to pile B now. All right, now we're going to read this one as well, because the naughty but nice card is, it says that you've been putting up with too much shit for too long. This is what this card's about. You've been putting up with too much shit for too long. And unless you start telling people how you think and how you feel and how they need to back off and how they need to knock that shit off and do it politely, you're going to explode. So tell somebody nicely where to get off before you explode if you chose a centre pile. It's, you know, we always say you can say anything once as long as you do it with a smile. Like, you know what, you know, that stuff that you do, I just don't like it. Just please don't do that around me. It doesn't work, okay? Right? So make sure that you do it nicely. You tell somebody to knock that shit off and you blow a kiss to them while you're doing it. Because otherwise you're going to be erupting like a volcano. That's what this card's about. This card says I can be naughty or I can be nice, or I can be naughty and nice at the same time. So there's all kinds of ways of looking at that one, isn't there? But you know, it's a great card. So it's appropriate. What people don't understand is they think that people like me and you and everybody, we should have all been sprinkled with pixie dust, and we should have all been nice and kind and wonderful all the time and be perfectly good doormats. Hell no, not gonna happen. Nobody is sweet and nice all the time. You know, when they say, okay, you should be this person that goes, is that so, is that so, and lets everything go by you. What a load of bullshit. Because we live in the real world. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and part of that human experience is to tell somebody, knock that shit off. These are my boundaries and you're crossing them. Okay, we can't just sit back and say, is that so, is that so. We need that bitch side of us or that bastard side of us to protect us when we need protected. It's the fight or the flight button as well. When the fight or the flight button gets pressed, we're going to come out fighting or we're going to run for the hills. Well, this one's telling you to come out fighting, okay? And sometimes we need to come out fighting, but try to do it nice, okay? Oh, Pearl says that card comes up for me a lot. Well, perhaps you read it. You need to get that balance. Well, I'm still working on the in-depth workbook. I've got it all written. It's just a case of editing it and refining it down, Pearl. But basically what this is about balancing that bitch side of yourself. We're all angels and demons. We're all goddesses and devils at times. You know, it's okay. We're all yin and yang. We have to balance those parts. We can't get rid of the negative side of us. Somebody kept trying to convince me for a long time about peeling the layers of an onion. Okay, pretty soon there's nothing left if you keep peeling the layers of the onion. The trick is, you are not an onion. You're a human being. You're a spiritual being, and you are given great qualities, and you are given qualities that need to be tamed and need to be let loose when appropriate. And it's just about learning how to behave appropriately. Okay, right. So the ego part, which is the part, is part of our survival mechanism, and when that comes out, it's because we've let it go on too long before we've exploded. So we've exploded. So try not to explode. Okay, try to tell them off. Tell them to go to hell, but tell them to do it nicely. Okay, so the affirmation that comes on with this one is, I am ready to work on the weaker side of myself. I lovingly accept heaven's help. Okay, that's a great affirmation for that card. Now, the next card that comes up in the center pile is the manipulation card. And the manipulation card was a very difficult one for me to write because I can't stand manipulative people. But when you think about it, you know, manipulation doesn't have to be negative, does it? And I had to confront that, had to bring those two sides together, because we can manipulate things positively or negatively. We can all schmooze the right people when we need to. Remember when our children were little and we were trying to get them to eat the food? We would schmooze them, won't we? We'd go, come on, eat this. Here's the buffer train. Choo, 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 choo. Eat your din-dins now. We do all kinds of silly things, wouldn't we, to try and get the kids to eat. So we can put on that charm, and we can do things for the right reasons, and we can come from a place of truth and love. When people try to coerce you into doing something that you don't want to do, when people are not being truthful for you, it's a negative abuse of power, And that is the negative side of manipulation, because they're not telling you the truth. They're just trying to manipulate you into doing things that they want, or manipulate the situation to their advantage, because they're coming from a place of fear and not love. Okay, so because they're being selfish and they're frightened to death, and they're worried that if you don't do what it is that they want you to do, then they're going to lose control. So control comes up in this as well. Okay, so when you figure out that somebody is trying to manipulate you negatively from a place of fear and not power, decide that that person is coming from a place of fear. They're not coming from a place of power. And you can't talk sense to crazy. So this is a situation where I would say, oh, is that so? All right, oh, okay, and then just go off and do your own thing. Don't confront them over it. You can't talk sense to crazy. Just walk away. Okay, so an affirmation for this one is, I use power and not force to accomplish everything. I use power and not force to accomplish everything. All right, now the third card in this pile was the Angels card. So here we go, the angels have got you back. So this is saying it could be a difficult time for you, isn't it? Because remember, when we look to the cards all together, we've got, you've got to tell somebody where to get off, somebody's pulling your leg, they're having you over, they're trying to get you to do what they want you to do, and they're not telling you the truth, they're da 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 da. So don't be used and abused, people. The angels have got you back. And if you feel like you need to know the right answers and you feel like you need to know the truth, all you need to do is you need to call in those angels and you need to say, angels, please help me now. Please show me the truth regarding X situation. Please show me what I need to see regarding this person. Keep calling them in, okay? Because the angels are there for you and they want to have a better relationship with you, and it's up to you whether you allow them to or not, because they are there. Okay, now here we go for pile C. What have we got for pile C? Okay, all right, pile C. Okay, this is pile C, which was under the black tourmaline. Okay, right, the first card out is the Believe card. The Believe card is like, believe you can do anything because you can. It's like me this morning, driving a manual, driving a stick shift car, going, only getting to third gear, but I still got that far. So get doing things that you think that you can't do. Just get doing them. You'll be able to do them. Because the struggling phase is over. Okay, struggling phase is over. There's magic in the air, and this magical energy is giving you awesome advantages. So you've got the advantage, you've got the upper hand here. So think about that for this weekend, people. Whoever picked pile C, the one under the black tourmaline, you've got the upper hand. So don't forget that you've got the upper hand. It's important. Okay, focus your thoughts and feelings about what is good about your life and what is going right about your life. And if you'd like to buy these cards and you're not sure what they are, these are the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards. These are my own invention and creation. They took 3 years in development. You can get them from Amazon or all good bookstores in the United States and Canada, and in Europe you can get them from Amazon, or you can get them from me. I charge you 20 quid, £20 shipping, and including shipping and handling in the UK. Overseas it's going to be more, because obviously the postage is going to be more if it's mainland Europe. Okay, so but in the States, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can get them from $22.95. If you have Prime, the shipping's free. Okay, so believe in yourself is the first card that came out. You've got the upper hand. You can do anything you want. Believe in yourself. Why? Because you've got hello from heaven. You've got your spirit's got your back. They're whispering things to you. They're showing you the signs. They're showing you you're on track. They're showing you what you need to do. So things haven't been easy, even though I'm telling you to believe in yourself and I'm telling you that you've got the upper hand now. You have had a hard time, and you're still having a hard time. You're still trying to come through the other end of it. But do know, believe in yourself, because the angels believe in you. Your spirits are with you. They've got you back. Your guardian angels have got you back. your spirit guide, your lost loved ones. You've got a whole army in the spirit world here saying, yay, 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 we got this one. Just call upon us. And when somebody says, who? Say, me and my army, me and my spiritual army. We're all here. We're going to do this together, because you will do this together, and you'll get a lot of insight from them, okay? Now, the third card in this one was card number 5, which is fearless. The real F word is fear, people. It is not F-U-C-K. It is fear. That's the real F word. So we can either face everything and rise, like she's doing on this card, or we can forget everything and run. What are you going to do? You're going to face everything and rise? Are you going to tell them to feck off? Sometimes we have to tell people to feck off, don't we? Don't be bothering me. Don't be thinking that you can stop me in my tracks. I'm fearless. Okay. So why are you fearless? Okay. Sometimes somebody wants to pretend that they're a big bad wolf, but they're not. They're just a little fox in disguise. Okay, so like on this card, when you first look at it, you think, oh, she's got to confront the big bad wolf. No, it's a fox. And it's trying to look actually a lot scarier than what it is. And look at her strutting her stuff. She knows her stuff. She's got the eagle at the back of her. She knows that she can do whatever she wants to do. And she's walking right past that fox. And she's going to say, you can think that you're being deceptive. You can think you've got the upper hand. I've got the make of you. I know what's going on with this situation. You're full of shit. And I'm walking right past, okay? Because what what your adversary has done, what the person that you're up against, or that keeps trying to sabotage you, they've underestimated you, and that's the worst thing anybody can do, is underestimate you, isn't it? Okay, remain fearless, calling your spirit guides for help and strength and wisdom, and you'll walk through this effortlessly with love, grace and ease. You'll just breeze it. It'll be a breeze for you. Okay, so those are the piles. That was the last one from pile C. Now, should I pick out the winner on air before I do the individual messages? No, I'll do the individual messages and then I will pick out the winner on air, like I said I would at the end of the broadcast. Okay, so here's the names in the bowl. I'm going to pick one of those. Close my eyes and pick one, and you'll watch me do that. Okay, so let's get to some messages and see if I can get some. Brenda. I'm going to do some spirit messages. I'm going to do some card messages today. Brenda, what I'm getting for you, I feel... Okay. Oh, Brenda says, wow, I've been pulled between this pile and pile B. Both are spot on. Okay, that's very interesting, because what the spirit message I'm getting for you is victory, success. I feel like that you have been struggling with something, and I feel like, yeah, pile C is for you. B for you too, maybe, but pile C definitely. But I feel that there's some victory and there's some success coming your way. So don't stop with it, Brenda. Just keep moving forward, because I feel like that you will get there, okay? All right? Because I feel that your prayers are being heard and answered, okay? Oh, Karen says, feel drawn to pile 3 also. Sometimes both situations are relevant to you. Pearl said C is spot on. Okay, well, let it be spot on, okay? But, you know, so don't let them see you coming. Don't let them think. Let them think they've got the upper hand. Just walk on by. Walk on by, because I feel like answers are coming. Answers are coming. Okay, Brenda? Right, Julie Diane Robertson, I think it was, or Robinson. Julie Diane. I've probably just written half your last name down, sorry. Julie Diane, the message I have for you is stay out of harm's way. This is the message I got for you, Julie, okay? Julie Diane, which means stop being your own at worst enemy. Get out of harm's way, okay? Definitely get out of harm's way, okay? Karen Baker says, don't think I made it onto your read list, but I'm over the moon with a pile of cards. Oh, thank you, Karen. I don't know if you did. Oh, you did. You did make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 2, and it'll be your turn, Karen. Okay. I've got 2 Karens on my list today. All right, so this one is Julie Diane, and this is saying get out of harm's way, stop getting in your own way, stop self-sabotaging yourself. So don't, for instance, if you keep going on a diet, don't go on something too stressful or too over the top that by tea time you've got to come off it because you need to eat everything inside. Do things in moderation, okay? Do things in moderation, Julie. Okay, and stay out of harm's way. Don't enable anybody that's got some screwed up habits too. So whatever it is, there's somebody around you as well that needs a wake up call because they've got they've got a bad habit that they need to attend to. Okay, so don't keep on enabling them to do that either. So that's what I'm getting for you, Julie Diane. Okay, Cheryl B. Okay. I feel that Spirit is trying to talk to you directly, Cheryl B. I feel like that they're trying to talk to you and there's everybody's name in there. Here we go. Cheryl B, I feel like they're trying to talk to you. And I feel like Spirit is trying to send you messages, and I'm not sure if you're listening or you're hearing. So can you watch for the signs, Cheryl? Because I feel like they're trying to send you signs. And I feel like that you've got family in spirit, close family in spirit, and they keep trying to send you signs and you're not seeing them. So can you keep your eyes open a little bit more for those, okay? Karen Baker. Karen Baker, okay. Maxine, no, I've got you on the list, okay? And you was on the list for Wednesday, sorry, but I ended up with an emergency dental appointment. I couldn't come on Wednesday because I had to get my bridge fixed. They took it out on Tuesday. They couldn't put it back in until this morning, so I couldn't come on all gummy. Okay, right, Karen. Cheryl says she will try. Good for you. Get out your own way. Listen to Spirit, Cheryl. Just listen. There's lots of signs, lots of messages. I feel like I've got two people very close to you in spirit trying to send you messages. Okay, right. So, Karen. I feel you need more peace in your life, Karen. I definitely feel that you need more peace in your life, and I feel that you can be a little bit of a perfectionist with yourself. Okay, and I want you to be Becky. Becky, is she on the list? I think so. Yeah, Becky Wade, you're on the list. Okay. Karen, you need to be more patient with yourself. You need to not be such expecting to, well, you expect the impossible from yourself. You don't expect the impossible from your friends, but you expect the impossible from yourself. So quit expecting the impossible from yourself, Karen. Okay, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, and part of that human experience is to screw things up. All right. Okay, I've got abundance around you as well, Karen. So I feel like, because this is the card that fell out for you, is the abundance card. So this goes on about when you have decided that you're going to accept people for who. Oh, wrong card. Here we go. Here's the right card. We'll get there in the end. Maybe that was just a little reading in all of itself. Maybe when you finally decided that you can accept people for who they are and where they're at without trying to change them, including yourself, Miss Karen, the abundance will blossom for you. Abundance is there. It's trying to blossom. It's trying to shower blessings on you. You can be a very powerful manifester. Let's manifest some abundance. Let's just be okay with who you are and where you're at. Let's be okay with who everybody else is and where they're at. That doesn't mean to say we can't tell them where to get off. It just means to say that we're going to stop trying to change them. People change when they want to, okay? This message is for Karen Baker, okay? Right, so the next person I have on the list is Patricia McCormick. I feel like you need more peace in your life, Patricia. Like I said, some I'm going to cards, some I'm just going to spirit. Patricia, what spirit is telling me is that you need more peace in your life. It feels like I just want you to just stop, pay attention, connect with spirit a little bit more, and just be okay with who you're at, who you are, where you're at. And I just want you to accept yourself, Patricia. Accept yourself and the road ahead will become a lot smoother for you. I feel that it's kind of like a fish salmon trying to swim upstream. You make things harder for yourself than where it needs to be, Patricia McCormick. Okay? And Spirit is saying just be at peace with yourself. Be okay with who you are and where you're at, because that's how you make the progress. You make progress forward. Okay? Right, so that's Patricia McCormick. Right, now we're going for Karen in Palatka. Miss Karen in Palatka, Florida. And don't forget, people, stay until the end, because at the end I'm going to draw live who has won, and you won't know unless you're watching. Okay, Karen from Palatka. Because Spirit, again, I just get lots of love. I get lots of love from your husband. Oh, I want to sing that song. Fire, da da da, I bring you to burn. Da, 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 da. Okay, now, Karen, I'm singing a song, Fire, I bring you to burn. What I think it's about, I think somebody's been having you over and messing you about. I think it's him telling you to tell somebody to go and get lost, okay? I feel that your husband in spirit is telling you to tell somebody to go get lost, go do one, because they've certainly been doing your head in, and it's about time you said enough is enough. Okay, Karen from Palatka, this is what I'm getting for you, okay? And like I said, I feel like it's from your husband in spirit, okay? Right, now, Becky Wade, we're on to you now, Becca. Becky, do you talk to the fairies? Because I'm just getting that fairy energy. Sometimes with fairy energy comes a pagan background and things of that nature. But this is Becky Wade. Okay, Becca. So do you see the fairies in the trees? Do you see the woodland creatures? Are you connecting in with the forest and the walks and things of that nature? If not, it's time to do that. Because it feels like the earth energies, the energies of the earth. I usually call fairies the angels of the earth. They're wanting to connect with you. They're wanting to talk with you. And I feel that if you don't already have a strong bond with fairies, that you will have a strong bond with fairies. Can you hear me, Becca? Fairies can be a little bit mischievous as well. So if you have fairies in the house, because they can hide things on you, and you think, oh, I lost that, and it turns up in the weirdest place. If you have like little statues of fairies in the house, make sure that you put something a little sweet under the statues for them once in a while. They're like shiny things, so they're like crystals and stuff, so you could put a few crystals underneath them, okay? And put some crystals with them, or put some chocolate by them, okay, Beck? But you definitely need to be talking to fairies and be connecting with the earth energies, with the herbs, with the things of that nature. Okay, Karen says, okay, go for my 6-month recheck at Mayo on Monday. All right, decide that there's nothing wrong. Oh, good grief. Decide that there's nothing wrong with you, okay? Decide that there's nothing wrong with you. All right, Karen? Because I really feel like that Spirit is trying to get rid of whatever it has been bothering you, okay? So, and send me a private message about it, please, so that I can send you some proper Reiki. All right. Let's see. Becky Wade, I used to have a lot of fairy ornaments when I was younger. Only have one left. Time to get some more. The fairies want to connect with you. And fairies are they're just magical creatures. They really are. They can help open doors for you. You know, have you seen those little fairy doors as well with the fairies? You can put them on your skirting board, your baseboard. You can put them on the trees in the garden. You know, it's just like a little doorway to another thing. But I just feel like you need to connect more with the fairies, Becca. I feel it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay, Karen Baker. Oh my God, you're so accurate. I crave peace. I find accepted people around me. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you do expect more from myself as I have some disabilities. Oh, bless your heart. I know my future is in a wheelchair and I overdo everything I can. Oh, don't overdo everything. Just decide that I'm fit and healthy and I'm going to be the best me that I can be today. Okay? She's good with her abundance. Oh, my dog and myself, total serenity. Oh, that's nice. And she feels blessed to be woken up by Spirit. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Karen says yay. I've got hugs. Hugs to the other Karen in Australia. Yay. Okay. All right. So now we're on to Tammy Olinger. I think Tammy's, this one's a Florida Tammy. Okay, we're on to Tammy. All right, Tammy. Oh, dear me. Tammy, have you got your dad in spirit? I feel like I've got a father figure with you in spirit, Tammy. Have you got your dad in spirit? Because I feel like that life has been changing and there's been lots of changes around you, Tammy. And I just feel like I need something. Well, I feel with you. I feel like I'm so used to being busy all of the time that I need to do something. Okay, so maybe you need to take up something new, something different, because I feel that this is the time for you, Tammy, to do something different. Okay, and I feel that that's coming to you from a father figure. It should be father. I feel it's father, but it could, oh, my FIL. Oh, father-in-law. Oh, that's what Phil means. I just kind of worked that out. Okay, it's time for you to do something different, Tammy. Okay, because I feel like you're not feeling a lot of satisfaction from what you are doing. So take up a hobby, take up something creative that can just help you express yourself and get some of that out your system. Okay, because you're very good with creative stuff. All right. Okay, and there's lots of love coming to you from spirit. Okay, so now we've got Debbie. Is it Debbie Layton or Debbie? Is Debbie anyway. She knows who she is. Okay, Debbie. I think I wrote Layon. I don't know. Somebody says, hello, I will have to catch the replays. I didn't get the alert. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't often, unless you're a page liker, you won't get the alert. You have to be a page like, and you have to click follow the page, and you have to say alert me when Annemarie goes live, and it has to be on Annemarie Psychic Medium page, not in the group. Okay, that's the only way to get alerted. Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Which one do we want for Debbie? We want this one and we want this one. Okay, Debbie, I want two for you. You've got to stop being a martyr to the family, because two jumped out. This was the one I wanted for you, and this is the one that jumped out for you. So quit being a martyr to the family. Make them do their own stuff. They can cope. They're big people. They can stand on their own 2 feet. Make sure everybody has chores and that they're doing their chores. Don't be doing everything for everybody all the time. Okay, Miss Debbie? Okay. Now I'm on to Miss Maxine Boot. Miss Maxine, I missed you the other day. Tammy says thank you. It's definitely time for something new and different. Bought the cards last weekend at Casadega. Nina says hello. I think that's Nina says hello. Is that Nina, my artist? Nina? Okay. Or I know a few Ninas, but it could be artist Nina. I've got some. If it is, let me know. Okay, Debbie Lavoy, I understand. Thank you. Debbie understands. All right. Okay. Right. Now, Tracy Schrader. This is what I've got for you. I have got that you need to believe in yourself more, Tracy. This is what's coming up for you. Believe. You're not believing enough. You need to believe in yourself more. Life is a miracle. Everything is a miracle. When you approach life from that aspect. Bookstore Nina said hello. Oh, sorry, Bookstore Nina said hello. Stupid autocorrect. Yes, if you're in the Central Florida area and you're near Casadega, you can buy the cards from the bookstore. Okay, from the Casadega bookstore, and you can say bookstore. There's Nina that works there. There's Selene that works there. There's all kinds of ladies that work there. Some new, some old, but Casadega is like my second home. So if you're in that Casadega area, yes, they stock my cards and they sell lots of them. Okay, right. Okay. Maxine Boot says you said my name but didn't read anything. You are quite right, because I went from you and I went on to Tracy, and I told Tracy that she needed to believe in herself. So I think part of that message is for you too, Maxine, and I'm going to get to your message. Tracy, though, believe in yourself. You got that? Life is a miracle. Have the attitude of gratitude. Believe. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I can. Be the little engine that can, okay? Because you can do anything that you set your mind to, Tracer, because you've got your angels on your side. So believe in yourself this weekend. Okay, let's go to Maxine. Come on, Spirit. Oh, all right. Okay. This is a lovely card. Now, we did say that the belief card related to you, so believe in yourself, because the card that jumped out for you says that you've got the power. You're a very powerful person. Perhaps you've only scratched the potential of what you can actually do yet, Maxine. Perhaps sometimes people get a little jealous of you. Perhaps it gets to be a little bit difficult, and sometimes you think, I wonder why people are jealous of me. I wonder what that happened for. I wonder why they like this. I wonder why they're not being so nice to me. Sometimes it's because you're all that in a bag of chips and they're not, sadly to say. So, Miss Maxine, stay firm in your own power. Make sure that you ask, and that you ask for help when you need help. But you stand up, you do things for yourself, and you get on with it, because you can do it, girl. You're 1 in a million. It's your destiny to stand out from a crowd. So step into your destiny, Maxine. Okay? Right. So now we're at Penny. We're at Penny's, and then Pearl's after Penny. Okay. We're at Penny's next. All right, Miss Penny. Okay. I think that's Penny Miller. I think Miller's her last name. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So, Penny, it's oh, Maxine says thank you so much. Good girl. Thank you. Thank you for your thank you. Okay, Penny Miller, spring into action. Seize the day. This card relates to spring, but I don't think we're talking about waiting to spring for something to happen. I honestly feel that it's telling you to spring into action. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, if it's something very good, it's something that's uplifting for you, go for it. Spring into action. Conditions and circumstances are ideal for you. There's a crack. The door's opening. Get through it. Okay. So that's the message for Penny. Okay. Maxine says thanks so much. Tracy says thank you so much. Going to Casadega and getting your cards. Yay! Give all of them in the bookstore a hug from me. All right. No social distancing. Got to give air hugs. Air kisses, air hugs, social distancing, wear your mask. Over 1 million cases of COVID-19 in Florida, people. And you know what? One of my friends sent me a text yesterday. Happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving, because it's Thanksgiving in the States. Happy Thanksgiving. She's got COVID-19 and she hasn't been out the doorstep for 3 months. She says, I don't know how on earth I got COVID-19 because I haven't been over the doorstep in 3 months. And I said, your husband has. He's been going to work, hasn't he? Oh, yes. Well, he's probably brought it home. He's probably not been as diligent as he should have been. So what the point about this is, why I'm sharing it with you, is make sure that you are diligent. If somebody around you is vulnerable, if somebody has a lot of problems with their immune system, make sure that you're doubly careful when you're coming home. Make sure that you wear your mask, you use your hand sanitizers, and you're 6 foot away from somebody whenever you possibly can. Okay? Right, Pearl, it is your turn now. Okay, Miss Pearl, let's get your message. Okay. Oh, look what I got. But how could I do that? How could I do that? 52 cards in the deck. I shuffle again and I come up with this card. We've just had this card for Maxine. Miss Pearl, you are 1 in a million. It's your destiny to stand out from the crowd. I got the power. And you know what? When you were going on before about whether it was B or C, you wasn't sure. Sometimes being a powerful person definitely invites envy from others. Be yourself, Pearl. Kick ass. You're a goddess. You're amazing. Okay? So, you're 1 in a million. You're generous. You're compassionate. You've got your mojo working. No matter what the challenge, you'll land on your feet. You welcome change. You do not like more of the same. Remember to ask, yeah, woohoo, remember to ask for help when you need it. You know, just because you got the power, just because you're 1 in a million, doesn't mean say you can do everything and anything. For instance, me and driving. I have an issue with driving. I'm an A to B driver. I'm not an A to Z driver. I go where I have to go when I have to go because I have to drive on both sides of the road. And because I lived in the States longer than I've lived in England, driving in the States longer than England, it comes more naturally for me driving in Florida than it does driving in the UK. But I have taken on that challenge and I've asked for help. I'm learning how to drive a stick shift, aka manual car. So that's huge for me because I haven't driven manual since 1986 and it is like learning to drive all over again. So Pearl, when you need help, ask for help, okay? I needed help. I'm getting help off my partner. He's an amazing, patient person. God bless him, okay? He has to be for getting in a car and driving with me, teaching me to drive. So ask for help when it's needed. Remember to show people your vulnerability and always receive as gratefully as you give graciously. And you need balance and harmony, okay? So your affirmation, Pearl, which is really going to help you, is I am powerful. I am powerful. Say that till the vibrates. That people don't understand. Affirmations have to vibrate. When they vibrate, when you feel that shake on the inside of you, not shaking from fear, shaking from power. It's a vibration from power. That means that you're at one with it. I am powerful. I acknowledge I am destined to achieve greatness. Sizzle. Okay, I am powerful and I acknowledge that I am destined to achieve greatness. Sizzle. Okay, all right. So now, for the ones I didn't get to today, sorry, I'll get to you next week. But now it is, I've been on for over now, and now it's the time to pick the winner. Pick the winner. So all focus. Who's going to be the winner? Who's going to be the person that wins the 45-minute session with me? And for every time you shared, your names are in here. And I've double checked, and I'm just going to try and pick one at random now. I'm just going to try and pick one name at random and see whose name, and it's this name. Oh, Jennifer Hawkins, okay? Jen Hawkins. So Jennifer Hawkins, you've got the free reading, okay? So I don't know if you're watching, I don't know if you're on, but you have the free reading. Now, that's a 45-minute session with me, and your name was the one that came out. Okay, so we start again on Monday. Every time you like and share, your name gets put into that crystal bowl. After every session I do on lives, your name is in that crystal bowl, and I pull them out at the end of the month. And somebody's going to get a free 45-minute session from me, and we focus on exactly what you want to focus on, whether it's your life blocks, whether it's your love life, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your past lives, whether it's how to make the most of this, or whether it's just a general past, present and future reading, or whether you just want to connect with spirit. Whatever your blockages are, we will do that, okay? And you can also book a private session with me. You go to sixsenseconnection.com, click on my page, or it's right, there's a link there from the front that you can book a reading directly with me. And if you want to buy my cards, if you're in Orlando, go to Avalon in Orlando. Go to the bookstore in Casadega. Also in Orlando, the Spiral Circle is supposed to be stocking them. And what's that other place called? The Gypsy Apothecary. And in Casadega, it is the bookstore, Casadega Bookstore, and in Pensacola is the Happy Crow, and lots of other places. And if wherever you are, if you see my cards on sale, let me know, because I'd like to know where they're on sale as well. That I think I'd like to get to know those things too. So if you see my cards, let me know where you spotted them. Okay. Karen Baker said, I consider all of us one tonight who got, yeah, thank you all. See you on Monday. Let's make Monday, a fun start to the week, and have an awesome weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Love you lots.